Good evening. We're here on a Friday night playing video games because we ain't got nothing better to do. Welcome to the Lazy Shell. Taste the knife. Yeah, I'm that much pumped. Are you that much pumped? Let's play some EarthBound. Showmanship. Welcome to the stream. If you've been following along, we've encountered more than our fair share of problems. Just because turns out streaming and talking and trying to play a video game that you're very familiar with makes it very difficult. You start making assumptions about enemies, and you start blindly pushing buttons and making all kinds of mistakes and getting yourself totally put in the hospital by a random road sign. That's just life in Forsyth, in the big city. She'll chew you up and spit you out. And we're on our way to the Dusty Dunes Desert to go help some friends out. They're musicians, so they're terrible with their money. They keep getting into bad deals because they think playing for exposure is what it's all about. And when the Spotify checks don't exist, and you're too drunk and high on your own ambivalence to really realize that you're being taken advantage of by an overzealous theater owner, yeah, you're gonna find yourself having a bad time. Oh, I started a little later than I really anticipated to. Usually I try and get started around 8 or within the vicinity, 8:30. But I ate an entire pizza and fell into the loving arms of Bob Ross for like hours, and I just passed out. Couldn't help myself. He draws you in. He's like the ASMR king. I don't know what it like. It's just so soothing. We got to show our little girl the Bob Ross for the first time. She came into the room when we were watching it and was like, what's with that guy's hair? I was like, he's an artist. He looks like a paintbrush. Yeah, he does. Oh yeah, I'm glad to be one of his happy little friends. Just, you know, the attention to detail that he has and these techniques that he just kind of really dismissively uses, like they're very advanced. He's got an insane amount of control. Oh, just grab your knife and mix in a little black and titanium white, and just puts a big crazy slash across the painting, and you're like, no! Oh god! Oh, what have you done? You've ruined everything. And then he turns it into this beautiful tree in front of a wondrous landscape. And you're like, Bob, you've done it again. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to today. What else happened? Oh, yeah. So it's Christmas season. Now, normally you're just kind of like, oh yeah, Christmas. You do or do not buy presents for people, and that's kind of it. When you have kids, the Christmas season changes a little bit. Generally, schools get a little busier and crazier. So what happened? Well, we got a letter last week from our daughter's school saying that this week and next week, every single day, there will be a theme day. Crazy hair day, dress like a celebrity day, dress like a character from Frozen day, crazy idiot fucking ugly sweater day. Like, how much money and time do you think, like, I feel like the person who decided this does not have children. That, like, 10 fucking theme days in a row is obscene. It's offensive to me, and I kind of wanted to yell at somebody, but I didn't get a chance because I'm a pussy. All right, let's talk to this guy. I didn't have a problem digging until I found this. Found a maze. Lots of monsters appeared, so I couldn't proceed. There's 5 big moles. Beat the monsters, I can continue on. Think I have a bleeding ulcer from worrying so much. I'm helpless to really do anything. Well, I got your back, bro. So, naturally, you know, we've had a few gripe sessions about it, being like, don't you hate it when this happens? And it's like, yeah, we've already talked about this. And I'm like, I know, but I don't have anything else to talk about because we have a baby now and my life is just puke and screaming. So today was the Christmas concert. All the kids get up on stage at 11:30 in the morning, meaning that most people's parents weren't able to attend because they would have been working like normal people. So we're not normal people, so we were there and we were like, okay, where's the programs? Let's figure out how we can budget our time so we can see our kid and get the fuck out of there. Because, I mean, full disclosure, when you have a kid, you're like, my kid is the best kid in the whole world, the most amazing, the most brilliant, talented Joffrey or Snowdessa, you know. And then it's someone else's kid is like, my kid is also the, and you're like, yeah, fuck you, Steve. Like, I don't give a shit about your useless, talentless kid. That's the reality of it. Nobody cares about your kid. It's only, it's an internal selfish thing. I'm one of the masters of this whole. There are 5 masters in all. We're all moles, of course. I believe I'm the 3rd strongest among us. Take your best shot. So naturally, we file into the gym and we sit through over an hour of children, uncoordinated and not particularly special, just trying their best to do things. And some of it was cute, you know, but most of it is kind of weird. I mean, there was kids singing a thing about being snowflakes, and they had little snowflake things on their head. That was objectively kind of cute. But then there were kids that were like, you know, doing a little bit of square dancing to a very 80s country duet between Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers. My wife really liked that one. She likes Dolly Parton. And she's talented. I'll give her that. But like, I don't know. Just that sound. I don't know. It was, and you know, let's be real here. These kids were not coordinated and they didn't really do anything for me. I don't know. Just wasn't happening. So we're sitting there and we're like, Jesus Christ, like, our kid's gonna be the last one to go. Like, and we're waiting all this time and they finally come up on the stage. They turn the lights off. Whoa. Now they have glowing iPads divided into thirds. They're holding them above their heads. One's white, one group's red, one is green. And they're waving them around above their heads while a Pentatonix song plays over the loudspeaker. And that was it. Like 5 minutes of that. Now, I'm a musician. I can see, yeah, they're talented, but like I don't like it. Like, and that's my opinion, you know, like if you like Pentatonix, good on you. And they're good at what they do. I just don't like it. It's the kind of polish where it's like it doesn't really have soul and it kind of grates against my brain in a certain way. And it just doesn't do it. Doesn't do it for me. So yeah. They just waved their little iPads above their heads. And then that's when I got kind of even more mad, because not only did we sit and wait through this whole goddamn thing, but Our kid didn't do anything. Like, they didn't... Other kids learned a fucking dance, you know? Or, like, they sang, or the band played. And our kid took an iPad and waved it in a circle above her head for 5 minutes to a fucking YouTube sensation from, like, 3-4 years ago. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. It's not like it was gonna be Celine Dion in Vegas or anything like that. It's a fucking elementary school Christmas concert, but like, step it up, kids, come on. Jesus Christ. And also, you know, speaking of the school band, I feel like that's like usually a thorn in the side of every parent having to go to any kind of a school concert. Okay, before we get to the actual awards that your kid's here for, let's bring out the band. No one's actually interested except the poor, stressed, and mentally checked out band teacher. So let's see what they got. No one knows how to tune their instruments. And again, they're learning, you know. But I feel like these are things that, like, as a band teacher, you're on top of. Like, you're there, you're doing your best. You wanted to be conducting the orchestra in Prague. Couldn't hack it, so you're at an elementary school in central Hamilton, Ontario. That's fine too. You gotta inspire the kids. However, you're not going to inspire them when you're flailing your arms wildly, conducting them like you are conducting a symphony in Prague, and everyone else is 11 and not interested. And like, you know, they did okay. But like, I don't know. As a musician, you also kind of roll your eyes and you're like, oh, okay, here we go. Like, I got relatively good pitch, so listening to this is going to be a nightmare. And yeah, sometimes it sounds like somebody took a bag of rats and threw it into a garburator. You know? One really weird choice that I may have to kind of explain a bit. So, I don't know if anybody's ever heard these YouTube videos or files making the rounds, usually around Christmas time, when they take Christmas carols and they modulate them into a minor key, and it sounds horrifying. Now, what that means is, like, Jingle Bells is in a major key, and it sounds very happy. But if you change the notes in the scale and the chords and stuff to make it so that it's a minor key, it sounds very dark and bleak and a little terrifying. Like, I don't know. It goes from Christmas to Krampus, and it, especially when it's a bunch of fucking 6th graders who have never tuned their instruments in their lives, are playing it. It sounds like a monster is going to phase through the wall and rip your fucking spine out of your back. It was the most awful, and that's what they started with. Like, best foot forward, you know? Okay, we're gonna start strong this year, kids. We're gonna fucking put the fear of the Lord into these bored ass fucking parents. Nobody wants to be here. I don't even want to be here, and I'm the one who organized the concert. Now let's get those kids out here playing the most terrifying sounds we can possibly do. It was a all-around baffling experience. I gotta say, there was a lot of strange calls made, and I imagine there will be a few calls made to the principal being like, so it's been 3 weeks and my infant that I brought to the Christmas concert is still having night terrors. Please, here's the bill for my therapist. And here's the bill for all of the linens that he has destroyed in a fit of terror in the middle of the night when he thinks that a zombified crust mummy version of Santa is going to come out of the toilet and rip his balls off. So that was my day. You know, I wonder sometimes. I wonder about people sometimes. I just don't get it. But yeah, I'll maybe in a little bit, if I remember, I'll throw up a minor version. Why did that happen? I hit the wrong button there. I'll throw up a minor version of Jingle Bells. It sounds fucked. It's amazing what a little difference in like 1 or 2 notes in the scale will make to the overall tone of a song. It shifts everything around. Hey, STP, how's it going? Good to see ya. Sorry I'm a little late tonight. So yeah, I mean, if anybody out there has kids, I'm sure you've had that situation or a similar situation. And if you don't have kids, then thank goodness for you. There's a lot of bullshit that you kind of can sidestep. But I tell you, having to sit in a gym just watching a fucking Christmas concert of that caliber was just, ugh. Like the dance routines, the kids are falling all over themselves. It's like, you know, you're 9. Okay, I get it, but pull it together, Tommy. Like, well, school's watching. So yeah. I mean, and that's something I already knew. If you took a Christmas song and you put it into a minor key, it's gonna sound like fucking devil music. But to do it at an elementary school Christmas concert for the parents, really bold choice. Oh, Snack! He blended in with those tools. I didn't even see him. So what'd you get up to today, STP? Oh, I'm poisoned. I'm poisoned by the spooky snake. Little healing bee will clear that up. Nothing, mostly. Lucky you. I had a day full of very interesting things. And by interesting, I mean like, what? But, you know, after everything and all the running around we had to do today, being able to have a little bit of a pizza coma and some Bob Ross just lull me to sleep. I feel like my vibrations kind of slowed down a bit. It's very necessary. And then I chugged a cup of coffee and just brought my eyeballs so peeled wide open so I can get my zazz on. All hail God Duck. Yeah, that duck definitely looks like he's up to something. Kind of want to make that my display picture. Just like a really big close-up on that duck's face. Just like, huh? It's a good one. All right, I think the smart thing to do... Well, let's just do a little inventory management before we fuck ourselves up here. We got a couple bombs. We got a couple life noodles. That's good. And-aid picnic lunch. Let's give that to Paula right now. All right, and let's eat that IQ capsule because Jeff always needs more IQ. You injected your eyes with pure caffeine. Not recommended, but if anything, it will be effective. At least for your eye exam. I wouldn't recommend doing anything like operating heavy machinery. Alright, let's... I think it's just over to the left here. Let's get the exit mouse first, if we can. Okay, so that's where we went. We got the first mole. He's down. Yeah, this is the first dungeon that actually gets a little maze-like. Snake! Yes! Somehow whipped that around. The thirsty coil snake. He looks like an angry Kermit. Like a pink, angry, evil Kermit. I'm here. Hello. I'm here to coil you. Don't be afraid, baby. I am just an evil Kermit. The second in Dungeon Man. That is, yeah. Dungeon Man is also a little bit of a maze. But it's funny because he gives you signs that help you through it. A little bit. Because he doesn't want to be mean. He aspires to be a dungeon. But he doesn't want to have all the bad things that come with the dungeon. Because he's such a nice guy. But yeah, the mole hole. Just like a big, sprawling, spidery fucking shit show. A big bottle rocket. Okay. Let's get that over into Jeff's stuff if we can. Double burger. And Paula. And move. Have you seen the guy who cosplayed at the convention? No, someone went as Dungeon Man? Oh my god, that's amazing. That would have been awesome. Look. Yeah, some of the cosplay as the convention center. So like he was Brick Road, but as a convention center. The convention center inside the convention center. How meta. Or maybe I'm just not following any of this because my mind is a mush. A mushy oatmeal. Brain meal. Oh. The follies of poison. Okay, I think we finally found the center. That is where the happy little mice live. Hello. I am Thirsty Coil Snake. Do not be alarmed. I am only here to biting you. Okay, I'll just make a quick detour. Please take my son along. He may look like a regular small mouse, but he can lead you to an exit if you're lost in a maze. We take one of my sons? Yes. Ooh. Alright. I'll eat that right away so I don't get effed over. And picnic lunch. Okay. Oops. Let's take a look at this. All right, that is objectively funny. Let's take a look at that. Went to the cosplay convention as the convention center. That's brilliant. You win. You win. You always do. Let's see here. It is so smart. You're right. Did I do that right? Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little freaked. I'm a little frigged in the brains. Alright, let's take a wander. Oh, good guess. So I'm guessing there was probably some kind of prize that he won. Because that is genius. And the amount of time and effort that went into it, I mean... it's quite something. I'm not really good at things or stuff, so it's just not for me, but I applaud the people that go crazy on those things. It's a talent. Yeah, they must have won something. Give that man the $10,000. Man getting hit by football. All right, let's mosey along. Okay, good. Mole number 2. I'm really the 3rd strongest master. I'll destroy you now. I am good at multiple talents, but I am not great at any of them. I feel that way too sometimes. Okay, let's blind our mole friend here and give him the freeze treatment. Yeah. Power shield makes it kind of useless to... Could not stop crying. So hopefully he's not gonna cause any more trouble. I mean, I guess we could just bash because the amount of reflected damage isn't really that bad. He is now useless. Yeah. Freeze B and a little flash here and there. Even the 3rd strongest mole can't stand up to my attack. Hey, all right. That's an excellent spell. And just in time, too. Guts capsule. Freeze something. I would really like that. Fuck, I got so much stupid stuff in here. I should have, Rust promoter, defense spray. I mean, I'm not... Let's be honest, I'm not gonna use that. Alright. Drink the guts capsule immediately. Yeah! More guts! You got guts, kid. Alright. Yeah, this is a bit of a... Oh, I hate these things. I do not like them. And there's 2. And they have the advantage. I just don't like their poisony attitude. But yeah, the dungeon here is a bit of a sprawl, but I think, like most things, when you find it's kind of all over the place, you just take it in an organized, maybe clockwise or counterclockwise kind of fashion and just doot doot doot, try and knock off all the areas. Because this one's confusing. It's kind of like laid out like a spider. And there's lots of dead ends that just like, it's a long twisting way to get nowhere. But there might be a present at the end. There might be a mole at the end. There's 5 of them all together. All of them seem to want to be number 3. So, I mean, at least they're relatively self-aware of their own skills. Nobody wants to be too above and beyond. Oh, I'm the best. Got a little humility, which is nice to see in moles these days. You don't really get a whole lot of that. Set fire to all these goddamn ropes. Noose man! Noose man, he'll only leave you hanging. Do you want to know the theory about the moles all thinking they're number 3? Absolutely. If there's one thing I want to know about, it's loosely strung together conspiracy theories involving EarthBound. Why? Why do they all think they're number 3? My guess was that humility. A humble, bloodthirsty mole. Doesn't want to think he's the best, but doesn't want to sell himself short, so right around in the middle. So they fought and won 2 and lost 2 every time. Ah, okay. That's fair. So without actually checking the leaderboards, they all just, well, we're all the same and let's never fight again. I do want to test you, Mole. Let's see who's the real number 3 around here. I'm flashing you. Try out our new freezing spell. I will take you down. You're certainly number 3 in my books, but I'm still number 1. They fought 5 times and have the same power. Yeah, no, that makes sense. It just seems like, shouldn't they be in an endless power struggle since there's nothing else to really do around here? Rockin'. I mean, you would assume that maybe they'd all want to be number 1. Or maybe like the number 1 mole has like an ungodly amount of burden. They just brag about being number 3 to each other. Oh, I'm so the 3rd. No, you're not. I am. Mom! Ted says he's number 3. Not enough pee-pee. Alright, time to leave. Where's that mouse? Yeah, maybe there's like just an unbalanced amount of responsibility for the number 1 mole. So they all try and be the middlemost mole so they can kind of be like, well, I'm sort of powerful. Alert. Jeff's condition is critical. Yeah, I'm trying. Okay. Oh, and Paula managed to get sunstroke in the 2 steps we took outside. That's great. Healing. And the mole you fought in the cave in Happy Happy said he was 6th and was kicked out because of it. The outlier. What if I want to be the least strongest mole? And they're all just like quiet and look at him, and he just puts his head down, grabs his mole bindle, and just heads on his way. Alright, let's stay here. Again. Working through the night. Shield killer. That'll come in handy. Alright, I'm gonna call... Well, okay. Hi, Dad. How's it going? Kind of wanted to talk to somebody else, but that's okay. It's always nice to hear your voice. So, you still embezzling money and on the run from the law and the Dino Mafia? Escargo Express. Yeah. Hi, Dad. How's the Mafia? Oh, son, you're so silly about the silly things that you say. Well, I've got to go. Bye. Pick up. Let's put a few things away. I'm waiting for a man. There we go. Yes, I can cover the bill. Let's get rid of... We can get rid of this for now. Let's see. Red ribbon we can sell. Rust promoter, shield killer, HP sucker. I'm not going to use the HP sucker. And if there's one more thing... Toy air gun? I feel like that's maybe something I can get rid of. Yes. In the background, you just hear, "Open up, it's the police." "Sorry, son, I gotta go. Well, work's really crazy right now. I'll talk to you later. Bye." He doesn't properly hang up the phone, and you just hear him jumping out the window. Ness's dad on the run. That would be a great game. Following the exploits of Ness's dad as he escapes from the law. Hello. I am here to give you what you want, baby. I am only thirsty coil snack. Here to please you. Do 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 do. Yeah, this definitely is a shitty part where status effects just fucking run rampant. So, a good thing is to always have an exit mouse on you. Because you definitely will run out of PP. Even at this point, like, we're pretty well prepared. But just the amount of poisonings is just ungodly. So you will probably run out of PP. You're gonna run out of PP. As he escapes from the law and controls the Dino Mafia and trusts between the werewolf and Dino Mafia and the pooping unicorns. The conspiracy thickens. Yeah, that pooping unicorn commercial really threw me for a loop. Especially because, like, you know, it's talking about science-based, like, you've been pooping wrong, and it's like siphoning off the flow from your anus. But they have like a Muppet unicorn pooping rainbows, and people are eating it. It's just it's brilliant marketing. It's exactly what the internet wants to see. It's almost like they took a bunch of different buzzwords from like popular videos or posts, and we're just like, let's just cram it all into one ridiculous video. Otherwise, nobody's gonna listen. It's not a post about Kim Kardashian's gigantic ass, so nobody cares. But this is important information that the world needs to know. Don't you dare suck me. Yeah, take that bass for a walk. Those ants have a giant ass. They do. Just trying to think of a way to combine Ant and Kim Kardashian, but just don't have it in me. And I'm usually pretty quick on puns. Yeah, they have giant asses and they are giant asses. I do not like them. They really tend to kind of mistreat me a little bit. That was a dead end, I'm pretty sure. Ant Kardashian. Okay. Yeah, that works. Alright, let's never mention that name in here again. We've had enough! Alright, so we got 3 moles down. 2 more to go, plus there's 1 or 2 good presents around here somewhere. Nooseman and his Antine cohort. Yes, the subject is now a bannable offense. Drop the ban hammer so fast. $19.90. Good year for Mega Man. How did Noose Man not get censored? That's a really good question. I've thought about that quite a bit. The fact that there are nooses, cartoon nooses with googly eyes running around, and like one of his attacks is he strangles you and you get paralyzed. It's a little graphic. There's a few things that managed to kind of slip under the radar in this game that normally would not have made it into a Nintendo game. And like, you know, not just like Nintendo, it's on the Nintendo system, but this is a Nintendo game. Like the zombie hooker. Yes. Another interesting point. Back in Threed, when we're hanging out, come back to the hotel, and there's a lady of the evening who tempts Ness into the hotel. You follow her into a hotel room, and it turns out she's working with the zombies, and the zombies attack you and lock you in that room. Very bold choice, and somehow, like, you know, they don't really say anything about it. It just kind of happens. It's a very weird thing. Nintendo was usually very prudish. Still kind of is. When it comes to content in their video games. I feel like that's something that, very surprising. Stupid zombies hurting the Dino Mafia. Yeah, well, they learned what happens. When you fuck with the best, you get the worst. And now they've all returned to the dust of the earth. So, no more zombie fly honey conspiracies. Did we go all the way this way? Probably not. Nope, we didn't even go this. This was a way we skipped. Yeah, Noose Man, zombie hooker. The amount of piles of puke that we just had to fight, like living piles of puke. That's another one. Yeah, this is such a weird game, and that's like why I love it. It's so endearing to me because it's so weird and quirky and just bizarre. Like, first time playing it, there's just so many weird messages. The main basis of the Dino Mafia is the museum in Summers, Dino Museum, and Lost Underworld. That's it. That's where they come from. Man. The Dino conspiracy is strong. They really do have all their tails in everything. Ness got poisoned. Your love is like poison. Thank goodness. Why am I attacking? I guess I'm trying to save my magic, but... Winters is too cold, yeah. Well, I mean, there were dinosaur-type creatures that lived in the cold, but you're right. Dinosaurs are cold-blooded, so... Couldn't really hack it in Canada. Although, Canada happened to be home of one of the most complete T-Rex skeletons in the entire world. In case anybody was wondering. Probably weren't, but... yeah, I took a trip and we went to the Royal Tyrrell Dinosaur Museum in Alberta, outside of Drumheller, and it's like in the Badlands, and there's so many it's like the highest concentration of perfectly preserved dinosaur bones like in the entire world. So there's a whole museum and a center there, and they pull full dinosaurs out of the ground, and it's fucking wild. Like, you think you have an idea of how big a dinosaur was, and then you're standing next to one, and like a Tyrannosaurus tooth is almost as long as your forearm, and you're like, oh my god, like I could fit inside of its whole mouth. It could chomp me up twice and swallow me. I'm glad they're gone. I'm sure they were really nice, but I'm so glad they're gone. I probably got another burger, yeah. So yeah, that was an amazing sobering experience. Also, I've always been a big dino nerd, kind of. Like, I loved dinosaurs as a kid. I'm the third master of this hole. I'll demonstrate the power of being third to you. Yeah, show me, bud. Now we write erotic fan fiction about them. Yeah, we're all grown up. We've come a long way. Okay. I'ma freeze you up. Give the PSI caramel to Ness. That'll keep me going a little while longer. Oh, see ya. Hey, Flash B. Show a little more Wang. Coin of defense, there it is. Okay. 76. Who's got the lowest defense at this point? It might even be Ness. 66, 57, it's Paula. 84, Jeff has the best one. So, what has Paula got on right now? Also, Coin of Slumber. All right. Inventory management. Fucking around with menus. We started with this game with its Dino Mafia, then the Disney movie Dinosaur, then finally Jurassic World. Worse than the original. Yeah, you can, I mean, I wasn't really expecting that they would be able to capture the magic. It was okay, but like a concept like Jurassic Park, that really is a one and done. We need to fight for the sacredness of a movie or book idea or something. Like, things don't need to have 10,000 sequels. They can be planned to have a bunch of sequels. That's one thing. Like Harry Potter, there was an overlaying theme, like a story, and the books were good. Like, I did enjoy them. The movies were okay, but something like Jurassic Park doesn't need 5 movies. It just doesn't. How many times do we need to be told that fucking with nature and dinosaurs in particular is just a bad idea? No one is arguing this at this point. We've seen enough people get eaten by dinosaurs. 5th book worst, 5 movie best. Is that a Harry Potter judgment there? Or are there actually 5 Jurassic Park books? I know there was 2, right? At the very least, yes. Yeah, I found that the 5th one just made me angry. It wasn't even necessarily that the book, that I thought the book was bad. It was just the character of Mrs. Dolores Umbridge was just, ugh. Which, like, I guess, like, that's a sign of good writing. If they can take words that represent a fictitious character and you're like so wound up and hate them even though they don't exist. that's good writing. But the movie character I hated. Yeah, oh, she did a fucking fantastic job playing that character. And I can't remember who it was. She's been in a bunch of movies, and I'm usually really good with names, but this one has slipped my mind. Yeah, Order of the Phoenix. The book was just too long and padded out. That's true. There was a lot to kind of go for. But then again, like, I don't always mind that. Like, I'm a Stephen King fan. So, in a 1,200 page book, 1,100 pages are like character development and building up to something, and then the last 100 pages are just crazy. Imelda Staunton. Why do I know that? Is that a character from Harry Potter? I'm drawing a blank. That name sounds familiar. And then you're like, that's my name. We met. We had a date, you took me out for Chinese food, and you never called me again. It's Umbridge. There we go. That's the person who played Umbridge in the movie, Imelda Staunton. She probably should have got an award. She did such a good fucking job. That's really too bad with certain things like that. Like, that's a kid's movie, or it's seen as a kid's movie. So, like, largely ignored for any type of award or anything like that. Even when somebody delivers a really good performance. Same with comedies. I feel like there's comedies that definitely should at least even be considered for, like, Academy Awards and stuff because they're objectively good movies, but people don't think that being funny is difficult. It's, you know, Tears of a Clown. You never really get the respect that you deserve because people think you're just a goof. And that's really too bad because there's a lot of comedic actors that, you know, think about how funny it is to actually be, or how hard it is to actually just be funny, like on demand. It takes a lot of work and it takes a lot out of you as a person to be able to perform on that kind of level, to just like find out what makes a person tick and hit those spots in a way that just tickles them. It's kind of a ridiculous skill. Did I get all the moles? Fuck. I think I lost count. Yeah, I am an okay comedian. Well, you've made me chuckle more than a few times. And definitely kept the bizarre conversation moving. That's that's what's important. That's the kind of hang that I'm looking for while playing video games. I just like to sit and ramble about bizarre topics and weird things. So you've come to the right place. You're definitely helping with the vibe. Me. Bizarre conversation is the best. It's late. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I mean, who wants to just sit and talk about the weather? That's just so, like, I don't know. Why just have small talk? Let's fucking talk about weird things that don't make sense or maybe don't actually have a bearing on anything, but just at least it's something that'll, you know, stick out in your mind. You'll remember the person you had a weird conversation with more than the person you bumped into and ticked off the basic small talk things that you're supposed to in a social situation. Weather is so 1820s. Yeah. How's the weather? How many of your 12 kids survived? And have you read the latest Mutt and Jeff comic? That's the 1820s for you. How about this weather we're having? Broken laser. Yeah. Badass. Jeff got another weapon. Let's equip it. Yes. 82. You would know being 800 years old. Oh. Moon eggplant. Stepping in. Yes, of course. Good jive. Yeah, I don't ever want to call out lurkers. If you just want to sit in the back and watch, that's totally fine, but it's lovely when suddenly someone steps out from the shadows. 5 big moles. Okay, so there's one still kicking around down here somewhere. And this usually happens. 4 of them are pretty intuitive to find. Oh, fuck. Now I got a chicken. How full are we here? Okay, we're doing okay. That's not so bad. I am an 800-year-old trigender pyrofox. Good on you. It can't have been easy these past 795 years. Oh, poor duck. A fresh egg? Stop giving me all these chickens. Please. I'm pretty sure I went this way. See, there we go. The maziness is starting to set in. I'm gonna run to you. When the feeling's right, I'm gonna bring that fight. I'm gonna run to Mole. Sorry, it's we're in Canada, so we're subject to CanCon laws. I gotta sing at least a phrase of a Bryan Adams song every 45 minutes or I go to jail. Might seem crazy to you, but I mean, this is just how things are in Canada. We live in igloos, we smoke tons of weed, and everybody needs to sing the national anthem every 45 minutes, which is Bryan Adams' Run to You. With 1 billion children and a grant of $2, which is 800 years ago, was like $1 billion. Yeah, that sounds like... That's inflation calculation that I can get behind. Wildly speculative. $2 800 years ago was like $1 billion. It's probably true. I mean, if there was any kind of comparison in currency, which I'm not even really sure that we could compare. It's like, well, what's the conversion from Canadian dollars to slate or bone chips or teeth? Play this in the background, Canadian. We'll check that out in 1 sec. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, Canada. Of course there's an ad, but don't worry, we'll get to it. We'll do a salute to maple syrup. God keep our land free from Celine Dion. Oh, Brian Adams, I'm going to run to you. Yeah, it's funny when you watch like Canadian TV shows or Canadian movies or whatever, there seems to be kind of like a distinctly Canadian comedic slant. I can't really put my finger on it. A salute to maple syrup and moosies. Yeah, it's about time. Somebody's gotta stand up and say it. It's funny, when I was in a band, we used to play we were playing some pretty good shows, and we kind of got to be the band like in town that was like go-to. If there was a really good act coming through, somebody would give us a call and be like, you gotta be the supporting act for these guys. So there was a band that we just absolutely loved. We saw them play at one of the bigger bars, and they were called the Bright Light Social Hour. And we saw them a few years ago, and they just blew us away. It was just incredible. So we were asking the bar owner at the time, like, okay, if they ever come back, please get us on the bill. So I think it was like 3 years later, they came back. They were putting out a new album. Very exciting. I might put on a song later or something, because they're very, very good. But we were super excited because we're all party animals, and these guys seem like party animals. So made sure to book the day off work, and we got in tight with a few members of the band and the band that they were with, and we brought them back to party with us, and things got real crazy. I think we were partying until like 7 in the morning, but I do have a recollection of one moment, everybody standing in a circle in the kitchen. It's like the bass player, Jack, and their tour manager, and one of the guitar players from the other band, and our drummer has a goblet, like a big glass thing of just pure Quebec maple syrup. Because he was asking him, he's like, you ever had any Canadian maple syrup? And the guy's like, no, I'm from Austin, Texas. Like, I think we had some syrup at a truck stop. And we all laughed, and we're like, okay, whatever, get the maple syrup. So we're standing in a circle, and my drummer is pouring spoonfuls of maple syrup and feeding it to everybody. And they loved it. I mean, it was really good. Maple syrup in Quebec is probably some of the best in the world, I think. Actually, we got some good stuff here in Ontario as well, but there's just some good trees up here. Ever had any Canada maple vodka? I have not had maple vodka, but I'm not too much of a vodka drinker unless I'm accidentally drinking it because I'm already pretty wasted. I'm more of a whiskey guy. Whiskey and scotch is more my bag. I can get them with this. But I bet it would taste pretty good. There's actually a... it's like a vanilla, or it's like a kind of a maple whiskey. What's it called? Spice box. I really like that. That tastes nice. I mean, like, in terms of it being a whiskey, it's not really a whiskey. It's flavorful, though. It's delicious, and it's usually made in small batches. So whenever it's at the liquor store in Ontario, me and my housemates at the time, we would always like buy like 3 or 4 bottles of it just so we could have it. It was excellent. Oh, I was kind of hoping he would get confused and hit himself, but no dice. All right. Number 3 mole, number 5. Taken out. And life up Y. in my area, there's a maple farm, and I go there every year and buy a bottle. Oh, ooh, that's exciting. Straight from the farm vodka. I bet that's, that's something I would consider trying. If it's like a flavored vodka in some way, that would make it a little more tolerable. And I mean, like, I've had good vodka. Like, I remember we had an evening, me and my friend, where he splurged a little bit and we got a nice bottle of Belvedere and drank it, and it was good. No, it's normal maple and then I add vodka. There it is. That's Canadian as fuck. Alright, let's see. Who's got the lowest? 67, 68, 84. So let's give it to Ness if he has it. Sometimes I add cinnamon fireball. I do like fireball, even though it's like... I don't know. The sweeter stuff will give you a way worse hangover, and Fireball is the type of liquor that you are playing with fire, pun intended. I've definitely had my evenings slip away with with the breeze mysteriously under the influence of Fireball when I was in college. But yeah, maple, vodka, and cinnamon fireball. That sounds like an interesting cocktail. It's one of those things where you're like kind of knit your brows a little bit, but then you're like, the more you think about it, you're like, that might not actually be that bad.
You've gotten rid of the monster? Good job. From here on, just let me dig. You'll see. I'll find the buried gold. Before I start digging, I'm going to set a careful plan of action.
Good stuff, man. Okay. Platinum band. Give to... When I was a child and watching TV next to me was a bottle of Fireball. Oh, so you've been there since the beginning. Give to Ness, please. Equip. Platinum band. Whoa, hey. Your dad loved the stuff, not me. Fair's fair. It's a small house. Where are they sleeping? Because, like, he's got that couch and that really shitty looking bed that looks like it would poke a couple holes in you. And we've got 2 chickens. My parents' garage has its own shelf for beer. Yeah. We had we used to have a bar at our cottage. It was definitely like party central growing up, which was awesome because all the parents would party together, but they'd bring their kids and like tie their boats off at the dock, and they would party, and then all the kids would hang out in the room, and it'd be like a kid party. And that was always really fun growing up, because then we would like try and entertain the adults. Like there's that desire, like when the adults are hanging out, you're like, hey, I know, let's put on some skits and plays and stuff. And normally when the adults are hanging out, they're like, Jeffrey, get the fuck out of my face. We're trying to have an adult conversation. But when they're all on cottage time and everybody's all liquored up and having parties and, playing the broom like it's an electric guitar and stuff, they're a little more susceptible to what an 8 or 9-year-old might have to say or do or whatever. So I remember one time my cousin was like, okay, I've got this idea. we'll go into their closet and grab some clothes and put on a costume. And we had this idea where it would be like we put on a wig and do like the stacked child wearing adult clothes. So you'd put on like a house coat or like a dress. You put on a wig and pretend to be one very tall woman. So I hop on his shoulders and we're wearing a long gown and I've got this wig from wherever, and we walk out into the party and I'm just doing this fucking voice. Oh, where's my husband? I can't seem to find him anywhere. And the gag was supposed to be he would toss me off of his shoulders and I'm supposed to land on the couch safely. And then he'd be wearing like guy clothes and a top hat and be like, oh, honey, like we gotta go. You know, as an adult, no, it's not very funny. But wasted adults, you got a chance. So my cousin went for the toss and he tossed me in the wrong direction and I smashed my head off of the old TV casing, one of those big like 400-pound wooden monstrosities, and I hit one of the 8,000 sharp corners on it in the back of my head and it just cracked open and started bleeding. So, but all the adults were really drunk and they were like, yeah, clapping. And here I am with a concussion and bleeding and everything, but it got me patched up. I was all good. So looks like yes, and look at the damage it's done. Here I am rambling on the internet like 20 something years later. Also, here you are bleeding out on the floor. Yeah, still. I never bothered suturing it or anything, so I'm fucked. I've lost a lot of blood. A couple pints by my count. So as I'm rambling, I mean, I missed that little bit of story, but they didn't find any gold, but they found a diamond and they considered it worthless because the guy was looking for gold, so he gave it to me. Now we're gonna use it to bribe the theater owner to let the Runaway 5 go. The Runaway 5 bracket actually 6 close bracket. Because it really doesn't make any sense. Okay, do we have enough room for a ticket? We don't. But we can eat the luck capsule. Les's luck went up by 1. Diamonds are a girl's second best friend. I don't want to know what the first best is. I do want to buy a ticket, thank you. Ugh. Jeff gets luck capsule? Fuck, okay. I usually just give Jeff the IQ capsules and then just give everything else to Ness, but I guess that makes sense. First is hard tequila. Okay, that's true. Tequilas are a girl's best friend. Fooloo-doo-doo-doo. Jeff can do more bottle rocket damage. Ah, yes. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, they've said all this. Should I have... Oh, fuck. Should I have given the diamond to the lady first? Fuck. I really don't want to have to watch this again. I have a memory of going in and trying to talk to the theater owner and they're like, I don't talk about business until after the show. So they make you go and see the show, but this is another goddamn situation where I have to fucking deal with this.
And you're gonna knock Onward. Diet Blues Brothers. Coming at ya.
Yeah, thanks for the hot tip. I never realized bottle rocket damage was tied with luck for Jeff there. Ugh. I mean, I get it. They wanna put you in the immersion and everything, but like, they make you stand there and watch sprites move around for like 3.5 minutes. It just, I already went through an elementary school Christmas concert today. Please, please don't put me through this again. $1,000,000. Well, have I got something for you, lady? Hey, you guys. Okay. Ho ho, ho 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 ho. Here we go. I should just try and give her the chicken. Diamonds are second best to tequila. That diamond. You're gonna pay with that diamond? Okay. I'll rip up this contract. Don't tell anyone about the diamond. Hello, Spino. Welcome to the chat. Now the Runaway 5 are free. You should thank me. That diamond is worth maybe $50. So I gave you a bargain. I made lots of money. How's it going this evening?
Sorry about being such troublemakers.
No, you're not. You're a musician. That's just your life.
Hey, we won't be so gullible anymore. Well, our fans are waiting, baby. Let's just do this one last show and then get out of here.
Oh my god. Do I have to watch another fucking show?
All right. Thanks again.
And what's Saxman gotta say?
Money, that's what I want. Money, that's what is hot. Money, that's what I want. Money, it's what we ain't got. That freedom. Freedom is what we've really sought.
This is an interesting game. Yes, it is, actually. This is a very interesting game. Very bizarre. Usually JRPGs happen to go into the fantasy spectrum. This is more of a modern take on silly American culture. And it's weird. You end up fighting cultists and hypnotized people and aliens and robots. And you're a 12-year-old with mind magic. So we're so good, it makes me think that those kids by the exit will wet their pants. Those kids are hip, baby. God, I wish you could skip these. Like, you know, they want to make you develop a friendship with these guys. I get it. You know, and, you know, they seem like they're really nice guys, although it seems a little suspicious that the one guy kept asking to bring Paula backstage and she's like a 12-year-old girl. We don't really have to get into that here. But, oh, and there's Venus. So yeah, back in Tucson, there was a mention of somebody, oh, my daughter went to the big city and she made it. She hit the big time. And spoiler alert, we are going to have to sit through one of her shows later. Oh my god. They are driving the bus on stage. Now, I bet the stage director was fucking shitting his pants. Someone just drives a fucking car on stage. They're like, wait, like, oh my god, you have no idea how expensive all this shit is. Please don't do this. And they're just like, we're musicians and we're wasted. We party hard like Led Zeppelin. All right, so, what is next? Department store? I heard they couldn't find the buried gold. Those guys worked really hard, but all they got was a diamond. Are you reading it from somewhere? No, no. I bought this game like when it came out back in like 1995, I think. So I've owned this for a long, long time. No, I don't want any tickets. All right. Now that I've got a break, let's take a quick peek at what this YouTube thing you sent me here is. Runaway 5, Dwayne and Brando. Let's turn the volume down a little bit. It's hard to be stuck here with a body like me. Oh, this is cute. I like this. Let's get this on here. And this is a lot more what a Runaway 5 would actually sound like. I like it. That's excellent. Hold on, let's get all of this back here. I'm just a mess, an absolute mess of windows here. Hold on, where are we? There we go. Also, I'm trying to use the mouse on the arm of the couch here, and the cat is taking up valuable real estate. He wants to be a part of things. Somehow, I feel the lights will get turned off in the department store. I guess it's just a mouse's sixth sense. They are known for such things, yes. Okay. I need to take out a little bit of money so that I can make all my purchases now. Take out like 10 grand. Or maybe just 8. Let's keep it 8. Cats are nice. Yeah, they really are. Our cat is a big fluffy orange Persian. So he's got a really scrunched up face. And he's kind of got like a resting bitch face. Everybody thinks that he looks really angry all the time. But he's actually the biggest sweetheart. He just wants to be loved and he wants to be a cat. But he's not really good at being a cat. He tends to fall off things pretty easily and he makes jumps. Or rather tries to make jumps and doesn't always make it. But we always tell him he's a very good boy and give him lots of pets to try and keep his confidence up. Do we have any bottle rockets here? The voiceover makes the game more interesting. Yeah, well, hopefully. I like to think of myself as an interesting person. I'm not really a speedrunner or like a... Some games I'm okay at, but I wouldn't even try on a platform like Twitch to do anything like, okay, I'm skilled. It's me, just Skylar, fellow gamers. Let's get it on and crush it. Buy 1 gazillion trillion bottle rockets. Oh, I know. Let's sell some things to get a couple here. I'm definitely gonna need them in the coming future. Silver bracelet, get rid of that. But yeah, you know, like, usually you have to be either skilled on Twitch or be somewhat interesting. And I'm more the latter than the former, hopefully, so... I just gotta charm him. Charm offensive here. Sudden Guts Pill. I don't really use those, so I'll get rid of that. And the chickens. I keep getting fucking fresh eggs hatching into chickens. Just cluttering up my space. What is it now? Sell, please, and thank you. Chicken. You $110 for a chicken. That's a pretty good price. You can buy chicken at the store relatively cheap. Hello. Hey guys, it's Zay Zyler, the Prince of YouTube here with another GTA live stream. He card read good. Chicken. Okay. Yeah, this is the fun part about playing RPGs. Inventory management. Can't sell a laser gun. Big bottle rocket. Shield killer, magnum. Make sure to like and hit that little bell notification in the bottom when you subscribe. I'm gonna give you 5 tips on how to crush it on YouTube. Tip number 1, don't be a scrub. Thanks, just Skylar. I'm starting to understand that most of the people that give tips on videos on how to make it on Twitch are just trying to make enough of a name for themselves on YouTube so people go to their Twitch channel. That seems kind of... There's not really... Twitch isn't the best platform to kind of like find new people. You really have to like do digging to find people. Let's buy. Whereas like YouTube, content gets suggested to you in a bit of a different way. Gold bracelet. I'll buy one for Jeff here. Yeah, you really gotta kind of go through the bottom of the barrel, like looking for people, which is kind of like what I'm trying to do since I'm just starting. I just go in and talk with anybody that I can and talk with everybody in chat and give them a follow. And I've had people like follow and then immediately unfollow, hoping that I'll just blindly follow them back. And I mean, they had like tons of followers, but I guarantee their channel only has like just as many people watching as mine, you know? So I feel like building relationships and talking with people is probably a better way to go about it. Especially if I'm going the Dr. Rambler route. If I'm just gonna sit here and stay up wired on coffee all night and just talk to people, it might as well be a little bit interesting. Deathma30, hello, how's it going? Welcome to the EarthBound zone. Sorry, that was kind of awkward. Please don't run away. Let's get a gold bracelet in here. It's kind of funny thinking of Jeff. He's like our nerdy scientist, but I'm buying him a gold bracelet, so it's like a big, chunky... No worries, not alone. Yeah, I've got a few people in here tonight. It's nice. Oh, great. We got a crowd building here, and I didn't even have to take my shirt off. Runs away. Oh, no, please! Please come back! Daddy! Daddy, come back! I just pictured Jeff wearing a big chunky gold bling bracelet. Looking like Mr. T. And also Steven Merchant. Because if you can see that sprite, like... Yeah, I got myself a nice little gold bracelet. Walk closer. Hello. STP, I can almost touch you. STP is now... Hey, thanks for the host. No worry, Papa, I'll never leave. Are you my new dad? Now, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but I am not going to buy anything for Paula at the moment. Sports! Hey, it's me, just Skylar. It's summer. It's the manly time of year. Time for sports, guys. What can I do for you? What kind of sports will you have today? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. If you ever need anything, be sure to hit like and subscribe. Electric yo-yo, not falling for your shit. Coin of defense. Defense ribbon, teddy bear. Got it. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Spino. Have a good night. I think I'll go for... Yeah, okay, right. I was like, didn't I already get one for him? But... Coin of slumber. No, thank you.
When I grow up, I want to work for Ape as a programmer. Do you have any connections with those guys?
No.
Oh, you didn't have to answer. It was dumb of me to ask you that question.
I love how self-aware this game is. It's great. Oh, so you're skipping school too, right? No. Gotta go. I want to save up some money and go to Summers or somewhere else to relax. Papa! What's school? Well, it's a building where people force you to sit in one place for way too long for a child's attention span and try and teach you outdated modes and methods for how to navigate a corporate capitalist world. Man, I'm so busy. Don't bother me, kid. Whew. Sounds like jail. Yeah, it's getting there. Are you famous? No. No, not famous. I just steal everyone else's bits and regurgitate it in an attempt to get somebody to give me internet points.
Everything's so expensive. Should I return to my hometown?
Yeah, 5 followers. I have 0. Well, that's true. Hey, I haven't followed you yet. I can do that right now. Boom. He's so much more famous than me. I have only a couple more internet points than you. There you go. Boom. You just got followed, bro. You got followed in the face. Uh-oh. Ah! Paula! Paula!
Your attention, please. Would the customer from Onet, Mr. Ness, please proceed to the office on the 4th floor? That was customer Ness, 4th floor office. Well.
The begging is strong. Here you go. Boom. Followed. I figure when only 3 people in the universe know that I exist, I can accept a couple beggings. If I were in any way a legit streamer, I'd be like ignoring that a little bit probably, but I just want to help everybody at this point. I mean, I would just leave Paula to die. Well, she's probably the most powerful one in the party. Plus her and Ness are gonna get, I don't beg, I'm strategic. Yes. It's all about the relative point of view. Please don't mind the floating records and lightning guitar. Oh, fuck. Oh, that reminds me, I put the Franklin badge away like an idiot. Now I'm gonna get electrocuted. Musica. It's Bootsy Collins' bass. The mothership has landed, baby. Come on over. I'd rather be with you, yeah. Grind it for the gutsy pill. Oh, they give guts pills? Cup of coffee. I'm gonna immediately drink these cup of coffees because they are gonna overwhelm me. If you're not already a fan of Bootsy Collins, I highly suggest checking him out. It's a 1-in-1. Oh, that's one of the magic monsters? Fuck that.
Yes. Customer Ness, please hurry to Paula.
Paula is dead now. Well, she's gone. Better just give up. I mean, there's no guarantee that she's even gonna be alive, so let's just get out of this haunted department store. Let's go grab a beer. Have a few shared memories. Hey, remember when Paula was alive? Paula is now a ghost slave. Well, at least she's got a job in the afterlife. I hear it's tough. Economy's tough over there. Fuck. Ugh. Franklin Badge really could have helped out in a situation like this. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Oh my god. Come on, rolling HP. Yeah. Clutch. Let's go replace her with Pooh. This is no time for poopy jokes. Yes, I know. The character's name is Pooh. Alright, I will very quickly use this opportunity. Replaces with Lucas. But who is Lucas? Who is this Lucas you speak of? We don't know who that is yet. I was arguing with myself about potentially doing the series like chronologically. But I don't know. If I was gonna do my first stream ever, I figured I might as well make it this game just because I'm so familiar with it. It's got a lot of nostalgia for me. It's like one of my favorites. Whereas playing through the original EarthBound, it's kind of like more a labor of love than a labor of love. If you get the emphasis on the syllable there. Just, you know, it's old. It's an old game. I think it was like 1990. It was slated to come out in the States, and it didn't. It's just a crusty old NES RPG. They really didn't get too many of the mechanics down just yet. So it's a difficult game. Replaces with Ninten. Yeah, that... I wonder if that's just like an awkward translation thing. Just because, like... I mean, Ness... I kind of mentioned that before, how just like... Ness just seems like a name, but maybe it's just because I'm so, like, spent so many years immersed in the game that I don't think about it. Ninten doesn't even sound close to a name. I feel like Ness you could kind of glaze over. Replaces with me. Get in. Deathmaw, you're in.
Put me in, coach. I swear I'll give Gigas the old 1-2. Now that's the chutzpah I like to see on the field.
Replaces with Mouse Gigas. Imagine getting all the way to the end of the game and it's the last boss is the exit mouse. It was me all the time. $9.99 all stats. Drunk package. Oh my god, please get out of my face. Deathmaw claiming they're the best in the game. Put your money where your mouth is. Get in there and smash these records for me. Mortal damage. Oh my god, this is going so poorly. I'm better with 1 in all stats and 0 in HP. So am I, apparently. Jeff had a good level there. Alright, luckily I've got a couple life noodles here, and there's no more guys.
Ness. Customer Ness.
Let's get some delicious life noodles. Yeah, Jeff's got one here. Use it on your dead friend. I will play those records like a record. Deathma, hop in. I'm clearly doing a subpar job. It's funny because this is a game that I know like pretty well. I'm not gonna say I'm the best, and I'm definitely not a speedrunner, but it's very easy to get distracted while driving.
You finally made it. This department store is gonna be your grave. You will be gone and you'll be burning and well, you'll go to heaven.
I will hop in. I know Hypnosis and Brain Shock Omega. Oh, wow. Please. You've been fucking sitting in the back seat the whole time and you got one of the most powerful spells in the game? Not even fucking helping me out. Bottle rocket time. I don't waste time with department store spooks. You can only use your head to hit things. Well, that's lucky. Eat a dick, you stupid alien. You only use your head to hit things. Well, that's lucky because I bought you this extra reinforced helmet for Christmas. Here you go. Get smacking.
Even though you could defeat me, Master Gigas will avenge me. At this moment, Paula should be Monotoli.
Dead. Human on alien crime is on the rise in America. I remember getting to that the first time and being like, sweet, we got Paula back. And then we didn't get Paula back. And then starting to panic. Just, you know, it's never it's never a good feeling when you unexpectedly lose a character in the game and you don't get any of their stuff. The inventory system is difficult enough in this game. And yeah, she just runs off. Like if she had all the couple life noodles and stuff, I would have been fucked. Definitely would not have helped at all. I like the joke, Deathma. The inventory is the real criminal, not the evil carnation. Yeah. It's true. You're fighting against Gigas and his unholy alien army this whole time, but like the real bad guy in this game is inventory management. All right. Let's hit the hay. Get a little rest. A little R&R. We've been through a lot. Doesn't mean I'm leaving. I'm just gonna send these kids to a hotel. They're gonna go crazy Home Alone 2 style. Gonna order a stretch limo and have a cheese pizza waiting for me. Now that is the height of luxury when you are a 11-year-old. Good morning. This is a unique service exclusive to our hotel only. I'm here to read you today's headline. On the front page of the Foreside Post, Over 90% of Forside citizens support Monotoli. Then on page 17, mysterious department store blackout caused by mouse. Suspicious. But we have a 13 and another 13. Oh yeah, they're I'm never quite sure how old they are, but they are about 13 in the game, I believe. That is true. Hey, you! If you meet a beautiful, seductive woman who's looking for me, tell her hi. Anyway, I don't think a woman like that would be looking for me. How old do you think I am? No. The characters in the game. Characters in the game are all about 13 years old. Ness 13, Paula 12, Jeff 13, Pooh 14. But I don't know, Deathmoth 30, my bet is 30. But, I mean, I use a lot of Lazy Shell 42 if Lazy Shell's taken, and I am definitely not 42 years old. Yes, STP is 800 years old. Which, like, you would never guess. They type like a much younger person. Oh, sorry, Bence. I upset my cat. He just wants to be a part of this. Neither am I 30. Well, what's the magic number? Let's out this. Let's all get real. I suck sit typing. That's okay. Just because I was born September 30th, 2007. Well, welcome to the world. It's a big, scary, bizarre place out there. I'm glad we're all having a good Friday night together. Where do I gotta go now? Oh, I think cafe. Let's do the cafe shuffle. Look, I love this animation. They look hilarious. Like, if you saw people going down the street like that. Oh! Go the other way. Now how old am I? My guess is what, 11? I know some math. I know diet math. Okay, cafe's over this way. Or are we supposed to investigate? Quick maths! Man's not hot! Wrong, I'm 30. Fuck! 2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1, that's 3. Quick maths. I was in the middle of a caffeine buzz, and I had to get to the bathroom fast. When I got there, I accidentally knocked on the wall instead of the restroom door. Next thing I knew, someone asked, "Who is it?" It really surprised me. Maybe I just imagined it.
I'm surprised you talk to an ordinary guy like me. I have no information or items to help you out. Don't you think it's natural for a guy like me to be in here? I enjoy the atmosphere here. By the way, let me quiz you. There are 5 apples. If you eat 1, how many are left? 5 minus 1 is 4, so 4 is left. It's not funny, huh? Okay, here's another one. Master Pokey's maid Electra is made to order. Oh, puns aren't funny either.
No, but quick maths. Well done.
What? Does Mr. Jaildegard Monotoli come here often? Hello? Time to get up. It could never happen.
Well, that's actually not true. I just picture everybody has the same gruff New York accent because I'm not really good with voices. Don't cut in front of me. You give me something, I'll let you have my spot. Will you give me something? What do I get? Oh, fuck. Serious? God damn you. Alright, where's the nearest cafe? Maybe I imagined he's drunk. 4 to the power of 2 plus 3 to the power of 2 equals age. So 16 plus 9. Very nice. That's 25.
Quick maths! Quick maths hot sauce! No ketchup, just sauce!
Man's not hot. 23, but close. I just suck at math. May I help you? Yeah, I gotta buy a fucking bum a cookie so I can go talk to my beat up criminal friend. You would probably be right, yeah. But that's fine, I mean...
Slow maths!
It's funny that now that Everdread is passed out in the alleyway, the outside music for the entire town is the creepy song.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
3.159261. Ah, he's a wee pie. I do not like taxis when they try and murder me. You're cool? No, man, you're cool. Thanks for the host. I seem to have misplaced my cafe. All right. I'm not cool. I'm very hot. Why don't you take your coat off?
Man's not hot!
All right, you fucking bum. Take my cookie and get the fuck out of my face. Yeah, I'm sure. Please. He's gonna die if I don't talk to him. Ooh, it burns. It burns my skin.
Aren't you... Ness? I can't see too well. Everything's blurry. You are Ness, aren't you? Oh, it's me. We met in Tucson. Everdread from Berglund Park. You must remember, I'm the best thief around. That car painter at Happy Happy Village was hiding something. Strange. I stole it. I thought about selling it in the big city, but an old city wise man called it Manny Manny. It's just a strange colored doll-looking thing. Oh, I'm in pain. And, Monatali tricked me and stole it from me. He tricked a thief. He wanted me out of the way because I know his secret. He gets his evil power from that statue. Listen, I'll tell you only once. At the cafe, check behind the counter. I said I'd tell you only once, but if you insist, I'll tell you once more. Do you want to hear it again?
Not particularly, no.
Oh, before I go, here's my last haiku poem. When on your way out, be sure that you say goodbye, then lock the door tight. This is my final request. Don't follow me. I must be on my way. Whoa, so long.
What? Really made it sound like he was gonna die. Okay. Well, at least he's alright. Do you know him? You must be a dangerous kid. I'll bet you're on your way to Jackie's Cafe right now. Yeah, I am. Do you know him? Oh, I already talked to this person. I was ready for another lady. Is that man going to... Oh. He starts walking again. Yeah, he gets up and leaves. He's not dead. Thought he may have passed on. Don't you feel better since you had the chance to talk with your friend? I helped you find him. Yeah, I'm so dangerous. I'm the son of a notorious crime boss. Yeah, the conspiracy is strong. He should really go to the hospital like other sick people do. Nope, he's just gonna go commit another crime. It sustains him. Well, let's go check behind the counter. What? Does Mr. Jeldegard Monaco... Oh, we already did this. Oh. Oh dear. We're traveling to the acid dimension.
No, that's right. I'm the host here.
Okay.
What? Foreside? Are you still sleeping? This is Moonside.
And I'm fighting a fire. Robo pump. I do not like these. So let's just bash them as hard as we can, as quickly as we can. And get the fuck out of here. Alright. All it does is whisper numbers and try and count down. And if it gets to the countdown, it explodes and kills everybody. It is not your friend. Maybe it's a veiled comment on the current environmental crisis facing us with the out-of-control fossil fuel carbon problem. Or maybe it's just a bizarre, druggy acid trip type thing. I don't know. Yes, that's wrong. I'm the hostess here. All right, so I am to discern that yes means no, and no means yes. And yo means yo. It's just Skylar. Yes is no, and no is yes. It makes perfect sense in Moonside. All right, let's wander around and try not to get killed in this very confusing place. This is always one of my favorite parts of the game. Just visually, it's fucking stunning. And it's so weird. Are you a dad? I am a dad. You can probably hear the little squirt making little squeaks in the background. He is getting frustrated with how long it's taking me to play this game. He's a bit of a backseat gamer. Of course, he's only a month old, so he might just be shitting himself. Do you understand all this? No? Good. I'm glad you get it. All right, so there is a knight pendant, I think. So these guys here wearing the Hawaiian shirts, they are the guys that transport you around town. How old is the kid? He's almost 5 weeks. He's still just a little squirt. But he's a powerful motherfucker. He's already trying to crawl and roll over and do all kinds of weird shit. I caught him trying to drive. We do have a 9-year-old girl as well. But she's not here at the moment. She's out robbing a bank or, I don't know, starting a gang. How about I sharpen you? I just love sharpening. You don't want me to sharpen? Moon, D-Moon, welcome, Okay. Let's go to the dinosaur museum. Hey, parking meters! And you're walking around. Ah, that's so funny. Welcome to Moonside. inside. Fuck. Yeah, dads can be cool. Just because I made a human doesn't mean I have to stop being a weirdo man baby. Playing video games and rambling about weird shit. Do you know whose bones are on display here? The answer is your bones, my bones. Bones is bones. Bone, bone, bone. So that guy is fucked. I have confronted the Robo-Pump. We really can't have you leaving your dirty dishes in the sink. Everybody else lives here. You gotta pull your weight, or we're gonna have to kick you out of the powerful roommate friends. How old am I? I am 33. I'll be 34 in March. Welcome to Moonside. Why did you come to Moonside? How long are you staying in Moonside? None of that seems... I am Pump Man? The newest Mega Man boss? Sounds like the X-rated Mega Man boss from the erotic Mega Man fanfiction. Bones are great. Do you like bones too? No. You like bones? Bone, bone, bone. Fuck, these guys are weird. Okay. Mega Man Triple X. I will send you first and then you second to the hospital. Well, thank you. Oh dear. Oh, there's a painting. And now I'm fighting. Bring your kid to the stream. He technically is. He's sitting right beside me. I just got a noise canceling filter. He doesn't know how to talk or anything quite yet. He's not very interesting. And I don't have a camera set up. Mostly because I'd rather not have to make myself look nice. If I want to play wearing a gator mask and a leather full bodysuit, I shouldn't have to worry about what other people think. It's how I feel comfortable. It's how I do me. I need to think about self-care. Good idea. Yeah. This is my own private time that I publicly stream on the internet. I want to play in a dino suit. If I want to play in a dino suit, I can. Good! Do it! I fully encourage you to. Hello, and goodbye. I want to start a Twitch channel with no faces. Yeah, I mean, that was one thing that everybody seems to say, like, you gotta have a camera. You've gotta have one. It's the most important thing. But is it? I mean, like, not everybody really cares to see a person sitting in a chair. Like, there's a lot of people that, like, I would say like 99% of the channels have cameras, but it's people sitting in bad lighting and there's like a white wall behind them and there's nothing. It's not, you're right. It's not that important. You don't need a camera. The game, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of going for a specific thing where people are interested in the game. They want to see the game. They don't really need to see me. If they want to see me, then they'll follow my eventual Instagram where I take pictures of me smiling beside my food. You know, like, I feel like Twitch is about the game, and we'll have silly things here and there. Like, it's about, I might have to take a little break in a minute, but I do have a video prepared for my BRB. I want to see the game and your comic bullshit. Well, thank you. That is the exact demographic that I'm going for. And if it's a little slow going and yet people want to stick around, then that's fine. But we just crack silly jokes and play fun games, and that's really all there is to it. That's kind of what playing video games was originally about. I mean, you know, you get some Jolt Cola, which has like 200% caffeine. I have any social media for your channel? I think I only have Twitter for it right now. And I've got a YouTube channel. I've got all my my links and everything down on the panels. Oh my god, he's counting down. Is this a special hobby of yours? You like watching people count backwards? Is he gonna blow up? Oh, Dad, not now! A YouTube with 1 sub. Yes! I'm getting there. I have very low expectations. It's only my first week. It's me. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate the sub. It was me all along. Yeah, I'll upload all the videos and highlights, and I'd like to have extra stuff as well. I'm gonna work on some silly cartoons or comic videos just that kind of have video game ideas or content. Cause I mean, like I was saying before, Twitch is an awesome thing that we can all sit and find people to play video games with or watch video games with. But in terms of finding people and bringing people en masse, it's difficult because it's not necessarily that easy. Like, you gotta kind of go digging to find the kind of people maybe you're looking for. So if I want to bring people, I gotta kind of get their attention somewhere else. And I feel like making silly videos on a YouTube channel that also has my video game stuff on it. Can you be my friend on Twitch? Yeah, sure. That way you can follow all my shit. I'll let you know when things happen and when they don't. I'm gonna be streaming pretty much like 5 to 7 days a week. Around 8 o'clock. I started a little late tonight. I did take a pizza coma and a Bob Ross nap. But, I mean, finding out that Bob Ross has a channel on Twitch and they stream marathons every weekend just fucking blew my mind. So, yeah, I ate a whole pizza and I watched Bob Ross paint a tree and a happy little tree to keep that tree company. Bob Ross nap for the win. Yeah, absolutely. I don't think I've felt that peaceful in a long time. Welcome to Moonside. We're Carmel to Soonmide. Moonwell Ot Cosmide. Fire! But yeah, I figure if I can kind of get people's attention doing something else silly, curate some silly content that's like funny cartoon videos. I've got a few ideas in the makes, I just gotta kind of put them together, but everything is about setting a base. I'm just trying to get all my ducks in a row, really. What games will I stream after this? I don't know. I've got a couple that I might consider. I've been wanting to play through all the Mega Man games. I haven't done that in a very long time. Well, actually, that's not true. I beat 1 to 5 in June, like in a marathon. I'll tell my friends about you. I'll tell my friends about you. Oh, you mean good? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. We can always have more people. Yeah, I was thinking if I kind of maybe split the stream time and do like maybe like 2 hours of an RPG and 2 hours of a more action game where I can kind of like plow through it and have fun, just to kind of keep things interesting. I don't want to get too far like spread out, because starting out as a variety streamer is a very difficult thing, just because you're trying to cultivate a community, right? And if you're all over the place, then you're not always going to be where everybody can find you for a specific thing. But then again, like, I also kind of think that if I do kind of keep the variety going, then, you know, it's more likely that I'll pick up like 2 or 3 people here, 2 or 3 people there, and I didn't get it. And, you know, on my way to affiliate eventually. I do want to be able to try and monetize this. Next RPG should be, I have no idea. I've got a couple ideas. I've got a copy of Chrono Trigger. I've got a copy of Secret of Mana. Super Mario RPG would be a good one since, you know, it's my channel's namesake. The ultimate weapon from that game and the ultimate armor from that game is the lazy shell. Yeah, I figure like starting out, it's probably smarter just to play an RPG that I know relatively well, because then we can have casual discussion like this. This is kind of what I want to do. If you stay here too long, you'll end up frying your brain. Yes, you will. No, you will not. Yes, no, you will won't. Do Super Mario RPG? Yeah, it's definitely high on the list. I really like that game. That was the second game that I bought with my own money when it came out in 1996. The first one was this one when it came out. I saved up. Both of them were very expensive. I think they were like $70, $80. And that's 1995 money. So think about that. A kid, I was like 10 years old and then 11 years old. And I saved up all the change I could doing like menial chores to buy those games. And they kind of have a bit more importance to me because of that. Ha! Everyone is someone. Don't you think so? No, because no means yes in Moonside. Wahaha! Hey. Well, thanks for talking, cool guy. I still haven't found. There's a specific guy that sends me away. This is the Dark Moon Hotel. One sleep period is 150. I'll take it. You're actually going to... Fuck! I just forgot. Do you want to sleep? No. All right, here we go. Hello, it's just Skylar here for all the money. Oh dear God, the music. It's very unsettling. Good morn. Not morning. Here in Moonside, it's always the middle of the night. This is a headline from tonight's Moonside Press. Manny Manny is always Manny Manny at Manny Manny with all Manny Manny Manny. Thank you, very informative. I like their integral journalistic approach to the news here in Moonside. Pull back the veneer of corruption. I know you know talk. I always talk a bit too much. I figured that would be a skill. Dan the Mini Dan. I figured it would come in handy. Streaming. That's the one big thing. Just keep on talking. You'd be surprised actually how many channels I've gone to and the people are just sitting there and there's like minutes, several minutes of silence going by and they're just kind of sitting there and the chat is like talking amongst themselves. And this isn't even like necessarily speed runs or anything like that where they really have to focus. It's just like them playing the game and yeah, you gotta talk. I mean, like, I am also recording these and putting them on YouTube. So the streams go up later. And I feel like, you know, I kind of have to make myself in the zone where I am talking to more than 0 people. You know, because you're performing for the future viewer as well, which is kind of how things gotta go. All right, I know there's a Hawaiian shirt guy who will send me to the night pendant. And there's like an Asian lady. Whoa. If you ain't talking tacos, I don't want to talk. Oh, brother. Now you're talking my language. Hello and goodbye. There's an amazing Mexican restaurant downtown Hamilton where I live. Oh, I got fucking clocked. Like for the first 2 streams, you were just telling stories. Yeah, I consider myself a bit of a storyteller. Then the Dino Erotica came. Yes. And it changed the world. Yeah, you just gotta kind of keep the stories coming and keep talking and literally about anything. I think it's this guy. No. But yeah, the Mexican restaurant downtown in Hamilton, it is amazing. I think it's run by a family, and they just got the best food. It's like all fresh ingredients, and the portions are massive, and like, yeah, I don't know. I am as white as the driven snow, Deathmaw. I am, let's see, I've got like German, Slovak, Irish heritage. So that's like, you know, I make mayonnaise look like it's blushing. I'm pretty white. I tried to dribble a basketball and I broke both my legs. Latino equals Mexican plus USA. Yes, I am aware of that. Japanese. Konnichiwa. I am a huge fan of King Ghidorah. Oh, fuck. Jeff's dead. Enraged fireplug. Oh, we're both dead. We're both dead. We're going down. We're dead. Okay. That's fine. The game is pretty forgiving in that you get to keep all your experience points, so you don't completely. Oh, I may have misrepresented myself by saying hello in Japanese. That's literally all I know. That and arigato gozaimasu. That's about it. I probably should learn how to say sorry. Those are the only 2 Japanese phrases I know how to say to get me out of a pickle. But I would like to know like basic phrases and stuff like that so I could go there someday. I really would love to visit. What did you say? Were you making fun of my my manhood or anything? It's okay if you were, but I mean, maybe not in front of my wife. She she still thinks I'm a man. Fuck, I keep saying yes. Moonside's backwards. Well, welcome to the world, Party Town. And good for you. Okay. Have I talked? I feel like I've talked to absolutely everybody, but clearly I haven't. Come on. Damn it. I'm not leaving until I get that night pendant. So it's gonna be a late night, everybody. We're just gonna wander around Moonside for the next 16 hours until I finally give up. I said, good morning, I am Emilio. Ah, perfect. It is currently 11:46 at night where I am. Here in Canada. Eastern Standard Time. Huh. Oh, you tricked me. You bastard. Keep that shit coming. All right, STP, do you remember which of these teleport guys is the one that will get me to the night pendant? Because I've been wandering around. I feel like I've talked to all of them. I know there's one that I talked to that will send me to one, and then I go over to where there's a box. I think it's one somewhere. Oh, thanks. Wouldn't want to be too specific. No, I should be finding it myself. I agree with you. If I'm gonna do this, I kind of want to be able to, like, just been a while. You go to one and there's a guy who brings you there. Yeah. Well, I know there's you talk to the sailor guy that's in front of the building, and he brings up the invisible guy whose eyebrows are connected and has a gold tooth. We'll talk to him.
Many, many statues up ahead, but I'm going to stop you right there. Don't even think about getting past me, because you aren't with a guy whose eyebrows are connected and who also has a gold tooth.
Okay. So there is a guy who teleports me, but he says a slightly different line. I do remember that. And then he takes me to a hidden room in the hotel. Think he's all the way to the right? All right, well, we haven't spent a whole lot of time over there, so that could be it. And if I get out of this alive, I'm going to go stay at the hotel because I am going to get myself fucking killed. And Jeff is dead again. Should probably pay better attention. Like, I feel like I'm just staring at it and zoning out and looking through the television. All right, so... Oh, I can't use the map. That would have been cool. I think I would like I would like a poster on my wall, actually. There was like a full map of Moonside that I could hang up on my wall. I think I'd really like that. Also, I feel like it's faster to just let myself get killed to get to the hotel. Do you need to call your mafia dad for help? I do. I really do. I probably should have took that rest when he brought it up. Oh my god, I lost more money. I'm not thinking clearly. Ring him up! Is it the guy in front of the hospital? No, I already talked to him. I tried that guy. Jeff was brought in. Okay. We'll go to the hotel. We'll heal, so I've got magic, so I can bust up all these baddies in Acid Land. We're gonna find that goddamn pennant if it literally kills me. I don't care. I'm stubborn as F. Gonna do this. Let's try Deathma's idea. Okay, here's a present. Double burger. It's southwest. Thank you. That's all I know. Okay. So yeah, the present is southwest. There's a specific guy that takes you there. Oh, you know what? There is a spot that's kind of between buildings like this. That isn't this one. And like this is hard because there's like bizarre. There's a pick? Yeah. Thank you for that. I'd like to see if I can get that printed on like a nice poster and get it like plaqued or something. I feel like that would be a really cool. Oh no, don't worry, don't worry about it. If I can't find it, I can't find it. And I don't expect anybody to just shout out all the answers all the time. This isn't a Twitch plays. This is a watch a grown man struggle with a 25-year-old game. Okay. We already talked to this crazy person. Let's look behind the cafe, maybe.
Fight fire with fire. Bursting with fear.
This is watch a grown man struggle with a game made for 10-year-olds. Yeah. Yep. With a baby beside him. Maybe I should ask my kid. Hey Orion, what should I do? Shits self with smile on face. No, I think I'd rather not. Dino Mafia behind him. If only. Oh, this guy. Oh. Didn't actually, though. How have I not talked to everybody? Pasta, the color, the smell, texture. Oh! I got caught up talking with cool sunglasses guy. With dead Paula. She's not... Please! Please, Paula, don't die! Your magic is so useful. And Ness is probably gonna marry you when he's older. We gotta have that happy ending. Whoop. Ugh, everybody just brings me here. Ring ring.
This is the Dino Mafia. We see you've not gotten many hits, so I got one for you that... that statue, it sucks. It needs to die.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, that's all the motivation I need. Let's get some fucking murder happening here. Kill it now. I'm working on it. I'm trying my bizzest. I'll get compensation from not my dad. I mean, who's even to say that it actually is his dad? It could just be a machine. Could be one of Gigas's machines. Just talking to him from the future, leading him astray, pretending to put money in a bank account. Or maybe he's financing his own destruction. It's all counterfeit. He's going out, he's spending like hundreds of thousands of dollars of counterfeit money. I hope he doesn't get caught. There we go. Yes.
Fuck yes.
Suck on it. Okay. Great charm. Night pendant. Now I need to find... Oh, it's this guy. I think he's the one that's like, hello and goodbye. Shall I? And you gotta say no, because no means yes in Moonside. And then hopefully we'll end up in the secret room with the invisible man with the eyebrows that connect in the middle and the gold tooth. And like, this all sounds like I'm rambling a bunch of bullshit out of my butt, but this is all very true. That's the kind of game this is. I see a country in summer and a big silver ball. Ring ring, who's there? Dead Paula. Oh, here you go. Okay. We're in a different better. Before the soup gets cold, we must care for Manny Manny. Before the knife gets rusty, we must care for Nanny Nanny. It's another present. I hit the big time. Okay, let's get rid of that useless handbag strap. You can use it as a whip. It's a one-use item. I think it freezes them or something ridiculous. Oh, it's going down in chat right now. Paul is the best character. Lucas is the best character. Lucas don't exist. Yet. Shall I? No. Goodbye. Here we go. Okay, we're finally progressing. Yeah, Mother 3 is a great game, and Lucas is a fantastic character. I did see a funny argument in chat the other day. Someone was talking about Ness versus Lucas. Obviously brought up because of Smash Ultimate coming out and everything. But, yeah, they're both really strong. But I feel, just me, I feel like Ness is better, but that's probably because I've had way more time with this game as opposed to Mother 3. I've only played it, I've played through it to almost the end, and then I lost my file. Ness can summon meteors. When he does, he whoops all butts. Obviously, Lucas wins. Well, this is like the ever-present debate. Who is the best? And I don't think that we can ever really know, because they're both fucking super overpowered characters. They're very strong. I guess it depends on if this guy really likes his eyebrows. Lucas has snakes, but Ness has a dog. These are all very valid points. Yeah, I definitely will get around to playing the other two in the Mother series. They're both good games. Lucas has himself. Oh. His strength come from within. Ness has a girlfriend. Ah, so he's cool. He's so cool. All the ladies like him. He pays her. This is a hilarious argument. I really like this. All right. Sailor Man runs off with our invisible friend. And now we can finally progress. It's been a slice, Moonside. Fuck! I cannot catch a break here. All right. I'll give Jeff the old heel ho. Thundercats! Thundercats! Oh! All right, let's harass an old man, shall we? It's what we've been waiting for.
Don't do anything to me. I am not Monotoli.
And he disappears. All right, let's do it. It is a golden statue that you have seen before. All right, here it goes. Let's fight some Manny statue. Quick question before I dive head first. Can I affect it with flash, or is it just an inanimate object that won't be affected by it? Because when flash works really well, and you can get a lot of attacks missing out of the way. It has no eyes. Thank you. Just thought it would be good to ask. So logic dictates. Yeah, but you would think logic dictates, but this is EarthBound. Okay, we just walked through a neo-acid fucking hallucination where I'm fighting a glowing statue owned by a powerful old man. I found a pair of contact lenses and someone rewarded me with dirty socks, as we can see here. I fought through a cave where there were 5 moles all vying to be the 3rd strongest mole. Logic has no place here. Soon you are going to fight a robot that cannot die. Oh yeah, that little bastard. Jeff became numb. Okay. Oh, and healing B doesn't do anything, does it? You need the next level healing to be able to get over it. Okay, do nothing, Jeff. Just stand there. Hollow revives mean Ness can summon meteors, so yeah, logic. Yeah, sometimes there's logic and sometimes there is no logic. Jeff is numb to Manny's advances. The Manny statue was actually a device that created illusions. The illusion device was destroyed. I like that this mouse. I like what he has to say. You were wandering around the warehouse with a vacant, faraway look in your eyes. Were you daydreaming? It's just like you're hallucinating, and like I just picture you like half eyes open and holding your arms out, just kind of like, what? And this mouse is just watching you, like very concerned for your well-being. Like, excuse me, mister, are you okay? He's just like eating a bar of soap while like taking all his clothes off. Is this Dad again? Oh, Apple Kid, hello. I've come up with another wacky invention that I think has real potential. Maybe you won't, but anyway, it's called the Gourmet Yogurt Machine. It makes many different flavors of yogurt. The only problem is right now, it can only make trout flavored yogurt. So I'm having the machine delivered to you via Escargot Express. It's coming neglected class. Hopefully you get it soon. Yeah, everything is... Oh, I've got to go. There's problems. I've got... So he's doing well. I already talked to... I don't like that there's only one eye patch guy sprite. I mean, like, I want to see this guy more. He looks like he's got a story. You know, he's behind the bar. He's got an eye patch and a red jacket. He kind of looks like a Bond underboss, like, villain, you know? Like, what is his deal? He runs the bar that has a secret warehouse where Monotoli had a illusion machine. I love that. I am not a delivery man. I can't remember if we met. Talarama just finished fasting and now wants to meet you at the west end of Dusty Dunes Desert in a cave with lots of monkeys. I'll use my teleportation to, bye. Okay. Oh. Oops. Oops. Oh, greeting. Whew. I just got here from the Dusty Dunes Desert. There was this sunbathing guy, and he told me about a cave with lots of monkeys. Or was it orangutans? Anyway, he said, I forgot. Yep, I forgot. Actually, I forgot the stuff I was supposed to deliver, too. I think it was some weird machine to make trout-flavored yogurt. Yeah, I forgot it at the desert. I'm not going back that way, so don't ask me to get the package. I mean, it's your package, right? So, you go get it. Go on, get out of here. Maybe that thing I forgot is important to you. So, have a good time in the desert. Worst delivery man ever. Hello. I heard you talking about trout-flavored yogurt. I'm a maid who serves Mr. Monotoli, and I'm looking for trout-flavored yogurt to give our special guest. If you know anything about it, please tell me. I've been searching and searching. All right, so big quote-unquote lore dump, I guess. Oh, Jeff is still numb. But yeah, that's a lot of information happening all at once. But it's certainly progressing the story along a little bit. So now we have a way to get into the Monotoli building. But we gotta go searching through Monkey Cave. Restore my feelings. Oh, restoring my feelings. All right, does anyone happen to know? I know there's 2 items that you need to bring into the Monkey Cave with you, because this is a big trade fiasco. So I know that there's at least 2 things that you got to bring with you that aren't found in the cave to trade. And I can't remember what they are. So if someone in chat happens to know, picnic lunch is one. What's the other one? Something else. Like a wet towel, maybe? Or a pizza? I think... Where can I get a picnic lunch? Is there... There's somebody that sells it in the desert, I'm pretty sure. Alright, well, let's just go for it. If we get there and we can't do it, then we'll just figure it out. I'll get to at the desert shop. Yeah, that's what I thought. If we get there, I'll buy the picnic lunch. I wonder why 2 people in Dream don't talk. Stream. Oh, some people like to lurk. Not everybody has to chat. Lurkers, yeah. It's funny that they got such a creepy name. But, I mean, if they want to sit and just relax and watch the show, then that's fine with me. I'm cool with it. As long as they're hanging and enjoying themselves. That's all I care about. So I'll get to the I lurk in everything that's not Twitch. Like libraries, basketball games, change rooms. You know, non-Twitch places.
Scalpions!
Scale. Peons. I'll just fucking roast him with my mind magic. Oh, of course, Jeff got poisoned. How wonderful. At what time does this stream end? Well, it's after 12 now. I don't really have a planned end. I've been going for probably 3 hours. This would probably be a good spot to stop, but I'm gonna do the Talarama cave. That'll probably be another like half hour or so. I'm gonna save real quick, and then I'm gonna take a quick break. Quick like a bunny, maybe like 3 minutes. And then we'll tackle this goddamn monkey cave. Oh, I'm gonna buy the picnic lunch now so I don't forget it. Picnic lunch. I'm gonna want to get rid of a few things. I can't sell? Tomorrow you'll stream again? Yeah. Yeah, I probably will tomorrow. Around 8 o'clock. I'd like to try and just kind of keep it as tight a schedule as possible. Usually I try and be on time. I'm sorry I was a little late today. But like I said, food and Bob Ross coma. Alrighty, so pause the game here. So for my BRB screen, I decided to leave you guys with a I tried to do this the other day, and my computer was going haywire because I had too many windows open. It's not that great, but here is a hilarious scene from a very old action movie.
Yeah, see ya.
I fucking love that. I don't know why. This is so entertaining. Yeah, I know. It's a good one. I need to find out what the name of that movie actually is, but it was beautiful. But why? I don't know. Some people just really, really want to make movies, but they're not good at it. And that's fine. Cause like, that is so goddamn entertaining. There are so many movies like that. Stingray. Yeah. See ya. It's possible that it's called, yeah. I mean, I don't necessarily think it would be named after the bad guy. It seems like it's not quite on that level where it would be like, I think if you actually look up that line, keep an eye out for you, Stingray. If you looked it up online, you'd definitely be able to find out what movie that's from. And make no mistakes, like, it's gonna be a bad movie. Like, it'll probably be very boring and awkward, and the pacing will be weird. And I haven't seen it. This is just me guessing based on every other trash movie that I've seen that's like that. There's another great movie. Well, there's a trillion great movies like that, but found it. Oh, what's it called? STP works quickly. I don't think we're gonna need anything, so Amazon. It is Stingray. Excellent guess. Deathmaw, well played. Stingray VHS on Amazon. My wildest dreams have come true. Amazing. Yeah, there's something to be said about trash cinema. Watching movies ironically. There's like a very slim margin of a terrible movie. You know, where it's like, it's so bad it's good. Because there is like a level of like, it's so bad it's just bad. Like there are movies that are just unwatchable because it's like, oh my god, fuck this. Skip sandwich. Is that the other? Oh, that's probably the other thing. I'm gonna get rid of this prig of parsley so I don't get stuck here. But yeah, like there are movies that are just so bad that they're unwatchable and it like hurts to watch it. But then there's good movies that are like, oh my god, this movie's so amazing. And then there's just this very slim little lane in between. It's like a razor's edge where it's the perfect balance of like just terrible movie making. But somehow it's like entertaining. It's like a destruction derby, you know? It's pointless and it's vapid, but you can't look away. Grant my wish, I might open the entrance. I will give you a picnic lunch. So it looks like the other thing was a skip sandwich. Yeah, we actually, when I was in college, we did like at least once a week. Sometimes more than once a week, we would try and like make a list of movies similar to what we just saw. Wet towel. And you know, there's like movies like that. There's movies like Toxic Avenger. That's an amazing movie. Just bizarre, like overly graphic, violent, like practical special effects. Like a kid gets his head run over by a truck and like all these weird things. And like this guy gets mutated by toxic waste, turns into a big hulking green bubbly mass, and he just murders people, but like he's a superhero. Such a weird movie. Another good one, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Way better than it sounds. If you can believe it. It is actually a good movie. And like better than we thought. We saw the thing and it was like, really? But then we watched it and it was like, okay, this is actually kind of entertaining. It's a movie that knows what it is. You know, kind of like I hope one of the monkey isn't asking for lotion. It's like get your own lotion, monkey. Leprechaun in the Hood 2. Yes. Absolutely. That's a series that started off wanting to be scary and then just was like, fuck it. Should be able to obtain Dragonite. It's probably made from dragons. Fresh egg. Oh, fuck. Okay. I gotta run and find where the person with the fresh egg is. The Pokemon. Yeah, Leprechaun in the Hood 2 is a great one. Oh, another really weird one. What did they ask for? A wet towel? I don't have it. Another weird one is Amityville Horror 2. It's just bizarre. Like it is not well put together. Jason X, that is another bad movie. Amityville Horror 2, it's like a sequel, but a prequel. So they talk about the things that happened to the family that made the house haunted in the beginning, and lots of weird hinting at incest and awkward scenes that don't make any sense. There's a big long scene that's just one cut from behind the priest when he gets to the crime scene, and he keeps telling all the cops that try and stop him from going to the crime scene that he's their priest, and they're just like, let him through, he's the priest. It's like, motherfucker, there's like 5 dead bodies in this house, and they're just gonna let him go and contaminate the crime scene? Like, no fucking way. What do we gotta get? A skip sandwich. There is one. Jason Takes Manhattan. Yes. That is a deceptive title, however, because he spends 80% of the movie on a boat killing people. They're all trapped on a boat. And then the last like 20 minutes, he gets to Manhattan finally. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Jason Goes to Hell. Yes. All the Jason movies are actually pretty good. In like just enough of a way. I think it's Jason 4. That one is really, it's like a young Corey Feldman is in it. And there's like a big party that happens. Obviously, there's always a party with teens trying things and getting murdered because they're breaking all the rules. Papa, am I your favorite son? You're a close second. Yeah, Jason 4. I think it's called A New Beginning or something like that. There's some good kills, good takedowns in that one. And there's just like a scene where like this girl is being chased by Jason. She's running through the house. She's trying to get away. And she goes to open the front door, and there's a body hanging in the door frame. And it's like the hands have been nailed there. So she's just like, ah! And like doesn't push past the body or anything. Just, oh, can't go through here. It's a weird movie, to say the least. Yeah, the Friday the 13th movies have a good place in my heart. I always kind of like those. They are pretty ridiculous. I didn't buy the skip sandwich. Jesus Christ. What a mess this is. I'm sorry. First favorite trigendered pyrofox. If you want to get that specific, then yeah, sure. I'm going to have to go with my actual son being my first favorite son. Then our daughter would be my second favorite son, only because she's not a son. She tries her darndest, though. Let's try and actually get through this cave. I feel like my mind is just so zonked. Imagine if this was a speed run. This is the world record slow run. I'm trying my darndest to take as much time as I can to do this. And I guarantee people have come into this room, watched what's happening, and immediately left and been like, fuck this. with still in Tucson at 40 hours. That is incredible. That's a hell of a job you're doing there, Brownie. Yes, I finally have a skip sandwich. Please. Please accept me into your monkey cave. It's not sucking to be a Tucson in 40 hours. It's determination. Yeah, you try hard at trying hard. I don't want a sprig of parsley. Get rid of this bullshit. Droppies. Whoa! Wet towel. All right. Protein drink. No, no, no. Deathma, you are not a bad son. You do not disappoint me. I haven't even known you long enough for you to disappoint me. So, I guess you win by default. I think I have a pizza. Didn't I just get one? Yeah. Great, pizza time. Don't eat it all in one sitting or you'll fall asleep. I learned that one the hard way. Protein drink. All right. I'll go to the end. Sorry for my sniffles. I'm having an allergy attack. King Banana Boy. I do not have the King Banana. I'm sorry. Don't tightwad. Jesus Christ. Let's get to the point. Give me a hamburger. I don't have one. I'm sorry. I feel bad. He was direct. He's right. Got right to the point. Wants a hamburger. And I can actively identify with that. I mean, yes, here you go. Blicky. Come on, babe. There was a hamburger inside. All right, so at least I don't have to disappoint that one monkey. What a strange chattering. Cuckoo, pee pee pee. If I eat a fresh egg, I'll recover some health. I don't. I took so long to find you that it hatched and turned into a chicken. So I'm gonna use it and it's gonna run away. Bye. Kiki. Oh, I want to measure something. What do you want to measure? But I don't have a ruler. Do you have one I may borrow? Sorry, not on me, but I will. I have a feeling it's tucked away in a box somewhere in this ridiculous monkey cave. We'll get to the bottom of this. Hamburger Boy was this way. Let's get to the point. Give me a hamburger. Done and done. And here's my credit card number. And just take all my personal information, please. There's a bag of Dragonite. All right. Now, let's make sure I still have spaces in my inventory so I don't have a fucking meltdown when I need something. Now where do I gotta go? Oh, I finally got a wet towel, didn't I? God damn this place. Oh, that fucking mushroom is trapped in the wall. Fuck you, buddy. Okay, so this is the start of the cave. Perfect. Aww. Yeah, get out of my way. What are you looking at? Speaking of badly made things. Ah, do tell. I wait with bated breath. I've got one. I've got a hot towel. Or wet towel. No problem, Monkey Man. Good Rolling Stones song, by the way. Monkey Man. Definitely check it out if you're in the market for a new thing to listen to. We found the ruler. We're almost there. Monkey next to me loves hamburgers too. I'm pretty sure you can't get stuck. Flame pendant. Girls. Oh, we found another link. It's so bad. Badly made things. Alright, well, let's take a peek. What do we have here? Doop. Gonna hit all the Wand of Gamelon cutscenes. Oh my god.
Evil forces of Ganon. I'm going to Gamelon to aid him.
But Father, what if something happens to you?
I'll take the Triforce of Courage to protect me. If you don't
Yeah.
hear from me in a month, send Link.
Impa? Don't worry, Zelda.
Yeah, you thought you liked all Zelda games,
Enough. My
and
ship
then
sails in
Wand of
morning.
Gamelon came along.
What's for dinner?
Oh boy, I'm so hungry I could eat an Octorok.
Course I'm on your side, but I still have to sell the stuff. Just pick what you want. I'll handle the rubies.
Like,
Sorry, Zelda.
God,
Not enough rubies.
no.
You'll have to wipe out a...
That's the last time I'm going fishing. See you in Sakado. I got a new job. Hey, bring a heat crystal. I'll fix up your sword.
These are so terrible.
Have some water of life. Have some water of life.
Ugh, okay, it hurts. It hurts my soul so hard. Like, I get it. Not everybody. Shoganon? Right. Yeah, that is a good scene. Like, probably towards the end? Yeah, this one.
Wonder what that means.
You dare bring light to my lair? You must die! The chains! No! You haven't seen the last of me!
It's like you tried to describe to an alien. Oh, I didn't show it. Oh well, I'll show it again at the end there. It's like you described what a Zelda game is like to an alien. And they don't know anything about Zelda, and they don't really know anything about it at all, and you just poorly describe it to them, and then they made a Zelda game for the Philips CDI. Oh, that's the egg guy. Tomorrow, Faces of Evil. Oh my god. Yeah, what a bizarre time in gaming. Like, Nintendo and Philips Entertainment were working together. It's funny because they were both... Who was it? It was Nintendo was working with Philips and Sony. I believe, at the same time, kind of pitting them against each other. Who was going to come out with the first CD-based system for Nintendo? They were going to partner with them. Nintendo, I think, canceled the Sony project. Philips came out with theirs first and had licensed to Nintendo games, which is why we have Wand of Gamelon, Faces of Evil, Hotel Mario. Like, all these just fucking terrible games, but they're supposed to be licensed games. Nintendo was working with Sony, then they left, then they grouped up with Philips. Okay, yeah, thank you for the correction there. And Zelda Advanced, yeah, just... Good God. A pile of steaming dog shit. Unbelievable. But, I mean, it has been meme fodder for years on the internet now, so I guess we all won. We all won. We all got a little bit of that success. One of my friends can use the teleport. You never heard of it? Then I'll give you King Banana. That didn't make sense, did it? But anyway, I'm attractive, don't you think? More meme. Meme. It's so juicies. Yeah, memes. Meme culture is a very interesting thing, and it's a way to build jokes upon jokes upon jokes, and there's it's like a comedic community kind of thing. It's very interesting. Still here, still kicking, still alive, still hanging on by the skin of our teeth here. I was a little worried that watching those cutscenes from that shitty Zelda game would have made your eyes explode or something. King Banana. Oh, I've died and gone to monkey heaven. Alright. I don't even think we have enough room for these things. I'll just get rid of the Great Charm. I'm not really hurting for money right now. Whoa! Hamburger. There's other hamburger monkey and picnic lunch. Oh, more cutscenes. Oh, dear God. Oh! The eraser statue. Fuck. Let's watch the link. All right. We'll take another meme break. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Just 1 second. All my windows are a mess. Skip that ad.
Flex from Flex Seal. Hi, Phil Swift here. This is Flex Shot, the easy way to caulk, bond, and seal virtually everything. And it's so easy to use. Simply push the trigger to make quick repairs with pinpoint accuracy. Flex Shot's thick rubber formula fills huge cracks and holes, making everything completely waterproof. And it's mildew resistant, making it perfect for kitchens and
Let's get to the
baths.
part where he shoots a
Water
cannon.
gushes out of huge holes through the bottom of that boat with this giant cannon. Ready? Holy, look at all this damage. And we're going to repair it using Flex Shot. Flex Shot sealed every hole. Imagine what you can do with the power of Flex Shot. You can get Flex Shot in white, clear, black, or almond for just $19.99.
My God.
Plus, we'll
Well done, Phil. You made it. God, I love this bizarro, like, alternate Earth that people in infomercials live in. It's so amazing. I would love to visit there sometime. All right, we'll end the night with the last link once I finally get out of here. Tough mobile sprout. Watch out. Weeds. Not as harmless as we thought. Oh, we will. No worries there. We'll watch it. I just want to get the fuck out of this cave. Everything's just so scattered around, and the fucking music makes my brain melt. I have to make this a highlight. Yeah. I try and find at least one highlight for every video. Hopefully, you know, there's something interesting that can be broadcast out. My cat's kind of in my face right now. Like he's like nose almost in my ear, just kind of staring at me. Wand of Gamelon or Flex, yeah. God. Just so much weird shit. Like, how do these things get conceived or pass quality control in any way? Well, like, I guess the gaming side, they didn't really care about quality control back then. It was more... Fuck, I'm going in circles. It was more just like, let's just get it out. Shovelware, you know. Let's get it the fuck out there. Let's make as much money. What was yesterday's highlight? I don't think I got a chance to clip any highlights. I only just encoded the video. When I put them on YouTube, I cut out breaks. So like the stuff at the very beginning for a couple minutes and the stuff in the middle. Mostly because I may or may not play music sometimes. So it's a good habit to get into, just getting rid of that. So don't get in trouble when I put it on YouTube. But yeah, I didn't get a chance. We were kind of really busy today. Usually I spend a little time during the day just fixing things up, making a title card for YouTube and putting things up on the channel. But what would it have been? I'm gonna have to skim through and see. Everything's kind of blending together now. Am I going in a fucking circle? Fuck. Jesus Christ. Please help me. Okay, I think I just gotta go all the way to the beginning. Obviously, I visited all of these places like 4 times. I need to find my way all the way back. Is this it? Yeah, okay. So we'll go in the right monkey door. Like, I'm losing my patience with this place, so I'm like not paying as much attention as I should. And I want to leave, but we're so close to the end of it that it's like it would just be a confusing mess trying to find my way through if I left. Best to just do it in one shot. Okay. Fuck. Nope. Damn it! I hate this goddamn monkey cave. Ugh. No time for mushrooms right now. I'm skimming yesterday's. I don't know. I don't know what it would have been actually. If you can find any good clips, please be my guest and add them to the collection. I made a highlight of my eulogy to Roger, the overly ripped kangaroo who died the other day. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this place and save. I am at my wit's end with this fucking cave. I can't do it right now. I'm so close to the end, but like, just everything looks the fucking same and everybody's a monkey. Nobody's really helpful. I really just... Alright. I'm going right and right and right and right until I get out of here. And I'm gonna call my dad and I'm gonna tell him all my problems and he's gonna send a dinosaur mafia hit squad, blast all these fuckers to the moon. You know, just like real life. And then we'll watch another YouTube clip. I haven't even checked it out yet. It might be another hilarious infomercial. It might be another set of clips from the CDI Link games. Zelda games, who knows? Oh, Daddy, save me. Daddy, money, please. All right. We'll put a pause on that. I'm glad we learned about Flex Shot. And we learned a little bit more about how terrible the cutscenes for the CDI Link games were. Let's scroll back a little bit. Let's find out what we've got here. Flex Seal sub commercial.
Strength of Flex Seal, we took this old pickup truck, coated it in Flex Seal.
Why?
And turned it into the Flex Seal submarine.
Oh my god.
Red, blue, and green. It's the coolest sub you've ever seen. And the inside is completely dry.
Famous last words.
Hey, what are you looking at?
Ugh.
We flex.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's enough internet for today. We got around to showing it. I'm a little sleep deprived, so I kept fucking up those clips and things, but we did good, chat. We had some fun, had some laughs, killed some time, made a few new friends along the way, and learned about the dangers of talking to strangers in Fourside, because we ended up in a murderous nightmare hellscape of emotion and illusion, and our friend got kidnapped at the mall. It's a pretty adventurous, and there's a lot happening, a lot to digest. Hopefully we can keep it together. No worries. Oh, I did. Yeah. Hey, we had fun. We had some laughs. So I'd like to thank you guys for hanging out, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. I'll try and start around 8 o'clock. Be on time if I can. And yeah, feel free to tell your friends. Bring an audience. Paula did not die. She's very much alive. We gotta have faith. Otherwise, we're never, ever, ever gonna see her again. You gotta believe. It's a Tinkerbell situation. Anyways, we've got our swole boy Roger. We salute you. Thanks for all the memes. And see everybody tomorrow. Let's meet back here. Have a lazy day at the Lazy Shell. Good night, everybody.